Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. The New Jersey State Theater is celebrating its 100th anniversary. And after 100 years, it's time for a first. Our Kimberly Kravitz explains. Kimberly.
The State Theater of New Jersey has rich history in the city of New Brunswick. And this week, they will make history again as the theater's first female president takes office. Sarah Chaplin, the new CEO of the State Theater, is responsible for the epicenter for performing arts in New Jersey. And more importantly, she is flipping the paradigm in what would traditionally be a male role.
Traditionally in theater, it has been a male-dominated industry, both in the producing and the presenting theaters, and it just took a long time to get there. But I think it's showing the changeover is happening. The movement is gaining momentum, and we're starting to see a lot more females in these arts positions.
The State Theater also provides another kind of changeover, the opportunity to see a Broadway show without having to travel to the city.
We're able to bring Broadway shows to this theater for a lower price with absolutely the same caliber. We open up with Something Rotten. We then go to The King and I, Rodgers and Hammerstein's The King and I. We have Rent coming back again, the national tour of Rent. We have Chicago, and then we finish out with Finding Neverland.
The State Theater is responsible for almost 100 years of live entertainment in New Jersey, with some of the biggest names in entertainment as their performers.
Since 1988, we've had 5.7 million people have come through the doors here. We've had some of the greatest names. Bob Hope probably was one of the first, and we had Bruce Springsteen started one of his tours here in the 90s. We of course just had Jason Alexander from Seinfeld fame.
If you think about the magic that went on in these walls, if you think about the dressing rooms and the people that were sitting there before going on stage and the people in the audience watching.
The historic State Theater, which opened its doors in 1921, is preparing for some major changes in their neighborhood, including 2 newly renovated Broadway theaters.
We are building 2 new theaters. We are building a lyric theater, which can accommodate ballet, opera, musical theater. We're building a second dramatic theater. We're building rehearsal spaces, and this is going to be Broadway quality. I mean, we're actually already hearing from Broadway producers who are saying, this is great. We don't have to go to Houston or Nashville anymore to begin our runs of shows. We're going to do them in New Brunswick.
A packed house in New Brunswick Theater also means a boom in the economy.
Not only do we help each other in the cultural side and the art side, but we also have a huge economic impact to the downtown New Brunswick area because the restaurants are going to be exploding, and that just helps drive, more redevelopment of the downtown area.
We expect, right today, the New Brunswick Cultural District attracts about 300,000 people a year. We think that we'll add another 100,000 people who will be coming to New Brunswick to these 3 theaters.
The State Theater also provides $650,000 of free subsidized tickets, programs, and services each year, making the arts possible for 20,000 students, veterans, and local charities in New Jersey.
It's about sharing live performing arts with as many people as we possibly can and making sure that people have that access to amazing arts experiences.
Like anything else, through the years, this theater has seen its good times, but has also seen its bad times.
The State Theater went through a rough time, like most of New Brunswick back in the 70s. And it was back in the 80s where Johnson & Johnson decided that they really wanted to bring the State Theater back to the magic it was. So Johnson & Johnson came to our aid and brought the theater back to what it is today. One interesting fact that most people don't even know about is that Lucy and Desi Arnaz owned this theater at one point.
So we have this rich history of top name acts who come to New Jersey, come to New Brunswick, and come to this beautiful State Theater.
The State Theater has several events coming up, and some of the big acts are Whoopi Goldberg, Michael McDonald, and also a tribute to Prince. For more information or to purchase tickets, log on to stnj.org. In New Brunswick, New Jersey, I'm Kimberly Kravitz. Stay tuned for our community calendar for events in New Jersey.